Hey guys, you can see my desk is messy again, so that means I've been working pretty hard. Actually, I did get the full second 10-man squad finished. This lady needs a little bit of touch-up. I missed some spots with the bronze. Her lenses need reddening. Actually started working on the two Stormbolter sisters. They haven't gotten anything but the metallic base coats put on them yet. I no, I didn't. Okay, good. But the big thing is I've been working on the naughty ladies with chainsaw swords, the Repentia sisters. According to the lore, they have all done some great and horrible deed, like leaving the toilet seat up or something horrible like that. And so they are put into punishment. They must spend out their days wielding these great giant swords and chopping things with them until they die. And you'll notice I've already put most of these on the bases with the sisters. I painted them up on these the standard slot of bases, and then painted the bases separately and put them on there. And if you look, you see there's a lot of ground clutter for the cloak and the feet, and just trying to reach in there to paint the base either before or after you've painted the lady would just be pretty difficult. But for these ladies, you can see this lady has got she's got a lot of ground clearance on her cloth, so it should be pretty easy. And I'm seeing the world's worst mold line and flash remover. But some of them, like these, they're standing on one foot, and I would really be a little more worried about trying to put that into the base after I painted it than before. So, and you can even see, due to the delicateness of the single touching spot on this lady, I had to pin her heel down. So my plan is to paint the brass rod black so it doesn't really stand out as much. If this was just like say a slot of base or a round base that didn't have designs on it, I would just put like a rock there under her heel with the green stuff so that she would stay on there. But the main reason I'm painting these up, and again you can see just the amount of touch there would be if you try to just super glue that onto the thing, is, well, I use these ladies in an actual game. Actually did get to go and play a game, and amazingly enough I won, and they were amazing. You know, there is difficulty with them trying to get them into physical combat, but I loaded them up into my one rhino along with a priest and the Mistress Repentia, who is like super BDSM dom lady. She's in charge of all the girls who have misbehaved, and she leads them into battle with her whips. I mean but in the game, she gives them the ability to reroll all failed hits and all failed wounds, which is really nice because they hit on a 4, and so that gives you a 4+ rerollable hit, and the strength of the weapon is strength 6, so that's a, should I just take that off? For most things, that's a 3-up wound roll on most creatures, and on tough 3, say on guardsmen, that'd be a 2-up rerollable. But you used them to attack a Necron walker, and it was tough 6, so it was 4-up rerollable wounds, and it went from full health down to 1 wound. I missed killing it by 1 wound, which was rather sad. But I also brought who's over in my carry case, I brought a Ministorum priest along with them, who gives them 1 extra attack. So that was 8 of these ladies, so 16 attacks, and I ended up doing about 7 or 8 wounds, or maybe 9 wounds, I can't remember, to this guy. Just chopped him up real good. So I figured that they're a good tank assassination squad or monstrous creature assassination squad, and they're fair. The whole squad together was fairly expensive, about 300 points, but it worked out pretty well, and plus thematically they're just really neat. But anyway, that's what I'm working on now. I do want to get my squad up to 2,000 points, so after I get these ladies assembled, before I start priming, I think I'm going to put Celestine together along with her two bestest buddies, and so that they can go onto the ground, start going. The acts of faith are really, really handy. They give the sisters an edge in movement, especially movement. I use the acts of faith to move a lot to get my one penitent engine into close combat. Which oh wow, that was nice. And she decimated a squad of immortals. Even more than decimated. She almost wiped it out. She killed all but two. But yeah, these are fun. But I'll show you what I've been doing for these. Is I've got my old drill here, and I'll drill into the heel of this lady. Kind of want to go as straight in as possible because it's pewter, and this drill bit is just it's seen its better days, so it's losing its sharpness, especially drilling into metal all this time. And then putting in, I guess it's 1 millimeter, maybe 1.1 millimeter black brass rod. Is that 1 mil or is that 2 millimeter maybe? I don't know. Sticking them onto the bases, and then I'll get them all primed. I may do what I did with the other sisters with this lady and put her in a slotted base and prime her, just so I can do all that, because she'll be able to put a rod right there under her skirt. Okay, that should be able to fix that right there. But anyway, that's what I'm working on. The squad, the battle sisters are building up quite nicely. With these ladies and the 2 squads of troops that I have, plus the 3 immolators and the rhino, that put me right at 1,000 points. And so that was nice. I'm halfway to my 2,000 point goal for the year, and that should be fun once I get it done. The downside of working with metal, especially with drilling, is you end up with all these little shavings everywhere, so the desk is a mess, and I'll need to vacuum. But overall, painting them has been fun. Putting these ladies together, making them look like a presentable battle force on the table is really nice accomplishment for me, especially since I have a tendency to buy more than I paint, no matter what. And but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good day, and I will talk at you later. Adios. Alrighty, so I have a little addendum before I post the video. I did get them all primed, which means that they are now ready to be painted. Now I just have to turn off World of Tanks to play a little bit of painting ladies. They look really good and primed up. They're going to be really fun to paint. I'm not going to think too hard on the colors. That usually is what eats up most of my time before building models. Let's see, we'll start with the dancing ladies first. The one-toed, here we go. Chop you in the face, you know, ladies. Such beautiful metal models. But anyway, there we go. 8 lovely chainsaw women. One lady listens to Devo. Alright, and the next you'll see probably one of them painted, at least the base coat's on. Y'all have a good one. Good night.